Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First thing I wanted to say is happy new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. So today is going to be just a collective message for you guys. I'm gonna see what I can tap into when it comes to what is changing for us this new moon in Scorpio, like any major changes we can expect, or anything that might come up that needs to be addressed this solar eclipse. Reminder that the eclipses always occur on the nodal axis, so they are very life-changing. We may experience a lot of new people coming into our lives this season, Scorpio season specifically. A lot of us might be very busy, or some of us might have situations in our life that fall apart for the better, but then other things come in to take that place of whatever happened. So I'm gonna start off with some of my astrology cards here. I'm going to take a look at any major themes that we need to address, anything that might come up. I hope you guys are doing well. And don't forget to like this video. It truly helps out my channel. Okay, what are some major themes occurring this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio for my collective, please? Some major themes. We have Pluto transformation, beautiful. It wouldn't be a Scorpio new moon without the Pluto card. Anything else? Any major themes occurring this new moon solar eclipse for my collective, please? Okay, we also have Saturn with truth. I'm gonna pull one more from this deck. Anything else happening this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio for my collective? Ooh, this is tough. Okay, I think we have 4 cards. So we have the earth element with stability, tying in with Saturn there, and then we also have the second house owning. So right off the bat, what I am feeling is that there is going to be a lot of changes when it comes to how we accumulate resources, how we make our money. So I'm definitely seeing that with Saturn being an element here, especially tied up to the earth element stability. Remember that Saturn is the planet of stability. It's grounded reality. So it's anything on this physical plane. So I do feel that a lot of you might be either getting a new job, switching majors. Some of you could be going back to school. Some of you might actually be like fired from a job, or you'll pull back from whatever you're working on at this time in order to realign yourself to what you're supposed to be doing. So if some of you find that you get fired or you quit around this time, or you feel that your current job is not sustaining you either financially or spiritually, even mentally, if it's pulling at you instead of investing in you, I do feel that you are going to make a decision to back away. And if this is not your own decision consciously, I do feel that the universe will find a way to orchestrate an ending somewhere in your life here when it comes to your wherever you're working at right now. So I am getting the message that a lot of you are actually not really working on your life's purpose. You're sort of just working on gaining some sort of material stability. You are potentially working at a job that is draining you, a job that is not paying you what you deserve. So I do feel that that's going to be one of the major themes happening as a result of this new moon. So you can expect any of these changes to happen within the next couple weeks, coming into the next month. And then with eclipses, since they do occur once again on the nodal axis, we might experience these changes for months to come. So it's almost like what's happening now is beginning the process of what's going to unfold in the future for us. So I do feel that there could be a lot of fated meetings coming, especially when it comes to our connections, when it comes to the people that we associate ourselves with, and especially with Saturn being here, I do feel that there's going to be an element of karmic ties related to this. So meeting soul family, ending or beginning very important relationships in your life. Having Saturn here is going to solidify anything that is started at this time. And remember, a new moon is the perfect time to create something, to invest in something, to plan something. So I'm definitely feeling that whatever you choose to invest in right now, whatever you choose to focus on right now, is going to be showing major change in the future for you. So it's almost like right now you're being called to lay down the groundwork, lay down like I'm seeing like a railroad track being built. So essentially like gathering all your tools, laying out the pattern that you want things to go in, making sure that you have all your resources, making sure that you have a plan of action. Saturn, especially with stability showing up here, it definitely demands a plan out of us. It demands that we know that we have some sort of structure in place. So I am feeling that this is a time where you're going to find that just winging it is not really going to work for you. Or you're going to find that the way that you have been approaching your stability or your finances or your job or just life in general is not working anymore, and you're going to actually need a concrete plan. You're going to need a list of things that you're going to need to do, or actually take action towards creating an agenda, creating a schedule. I'm seeing just a lot of planning, a lot of paperwork being filed. I'm seeing a lot of writing, a lot of talking. So there could be a lot of planning going on right now. I definitely feel that with the Pluto card here, there is just massive change occurring on a grand scale level when it comes to our spiritual beliefs, our characteristics like of ourselves, our values, how we approach others, how we nurture ourselves especially. So I do feel that a lot of you could be going through a very intense spiritual awakening at this time, or you will be in the month of November during Scorpio season. Yeah, I just feel that for some of you, your life is going to completely uproot itself. Some of you might get the rug pulled from underneath your feet, but keep in mind that although Pluto destroys things, it has the power to alchemize and transform into something better. So Pluto is the planet of alchemy. It is the planet of being able to break things into their parts and come back stronger. So what I will advise you guys is to not have any attachment to what's ending in your life. If there is something that you see that is ending, or something that you cannot control, that's a big thing that I'm getting. Do not try to have any control over anything at this time. Do not try to fixate on something at this time, because I feel that it will only hurt you. I'm getting the sense that you're going to have to let certain things fall away in order for better things to come into your life. And that's essentially the whole purpose of what an eclipse does for us. It's going to ensure that we are on the right path for our soul's journey. So if you are not aligned to your soul's purpose, if you are engaging in behaviors that are not for your highest good, if you still have people in your life or jobs in your life that don't resonate with who you are or who you are becoming, these things will be pulled away from you. But this will be for your highest good in the end. So I am definitely going to advise you guys to keep an open mind, to try not to have too strong of an attachment to anything in your life right now. I do feel that some of us could be feeling very, very unstable. This could be in the material world, mental health, spiritually, in some way, shape, or form. All of us are feeling some sort of effect from this transformational energy, and we are being asked to just be patient, sit in whatever is coming towards us, and try to understand that anything that is changing right now, although it could be unexpected or unwanted even, to try not to have any attachment to it, because it's only going to help us out in the end. So I'm going to move these up a little bit so I can pull some tarot cards. Okay. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get a little bit more information, see if I can pull some more details about what's happening here. What is coming towards my collective for this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio? What is happening here? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. So yeah, once again, I am seeing this energy of having to detach from something that could be hurting you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Some of you could be trying to make ends meet right now, and that kind of ties me back to that second house energy. I do feel that work life is going to be a highlight for many of us, just collectively, globally. I do feel that some of us might be in between jobs or working different jobs in order to make ends meet, or maybe you're in a situation where you are working at a certain in a certain career that maybe pays the bills, but then you have something on the side that you're working on that truly fits your soul's calling. So it's almost like the energy of transition, moving away from things that don't serve you anymore, trying to maintain that stability in order to rise up to the next level. With the Page of Cups and the King of Wands, I am feeling that there will be lots of opportunities presented to you. You might even get some romantic offers. I do feel that Fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is going to be very prominent in your life right now. I do feel that you are going to be meeting many new people. There's going to be lots of people approaching you, potentially wanting to be your friend, wanting to take you out on a date, or just having connection with you. A lot of people are going to be drawn to you this coming Scorpio season as a result of this new moon, because I do feel that as you are elevating, as you are becoming more in tune with who you are and what you want to become, you are attracting the right people to you. So I do feel that there could be a particular person in your life that might be a highlight for you, being an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands here. But yeah, I'm just seeing here with the Three of Swords that there could still be an attachment to something in your past that you're trying to let go of. I do feel that there could also be a lot of studying taking place at this time. Some of you, I think I said it earlier in the video, could be going back to school. Some of you might be really working on a skill, working on a project, or just really working on enhancing your like your intelligence, your communication style. So I do feel that the way that you communicate with others is going to be improving. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the energy of trying to stay afloat, and not necessarily in a bad way. But although everyone's situation is different, some of us might be struggling more than others. So that's not to discredit your situation, but I do feel that there is a lot of trauma being worked through. There is a lot of heart healing taking place at this time, and a lot of personal time being taken in order to really get up to par with yourself. It's like you're trying to become the best version of yourself. You're trying to heal from things that might have hurt you. I'm gonna leave this out here. So I'm gonna see what else I can pull up here. What else is coming towards us for this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, please? Okay, we have the Four of Wands. Some of you could be celebrating moving. The Lovers. The Tower. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, I definitely feel that there's a situation here for many of you where you are going to be aligning with a soulmate. You're going to be getting into a very committed relationship, and I do feel that you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with an Aries for some of you, but I do feel that with the Tower, Six of Swords being shown right after the Four of Wands and the Lovers, it's almost like you are packing up and leaving your life behind for a new life. So for some of you, you could be moving across the country, you could be moving states, or just simply moving to a different home, a different location. You could be spending more time with those who make you feel secure, and those who make you feel, those people that you want to invest in, those people that make you want to have a foundation set. So I do feel that the home is going to be a highlight for many of us as well. I do see, once again, many of you moving, many of you traveling. There could be a lot of travel taking place around Scorpio season. And once again, the energy of celebration. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I do feel that some of you, a lot of you, are going to be celebrating either purchasing a new home, getting into a new relationship, getting a new job, or even celebrating travel. Maybe some of you haven't traveled in a long time, but there's definitely the energy of some of you might have a birthday coming up, so happy birthday to my Scorpios. Yeah, there's a lot of different energies coming through here, but I ultimately feel that one way or another, everyone here is going to be celebrating the start of something new. So whatever that may mean to you. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. What advice do we have for my collective for this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio? What advice do we have? Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Be patient. Don't rush the process. Eight of Swords. I do feel that if you are, yeah, Five of Pentacles, if you are spending too much time trying to make things happen, or if there is any sort of element of control here, Five of Swords, yeah, we have a lot of fives here, a lot of swords. I feel that if you are trying to, if you're very attached to a specific outcome here, it could actually be to your detriment. So what I am seeing is taking things day by day, being very mindful of your actions, being very mindful of your intentions, and just taking things one day at a time. Also work on trying to get out of like a negative mind state. I do feel that Scorpio season can sometimes bring us down into the underworld, make us face and feel certain things that some of us are not comfortable with feeling. So try to establish some sort of like self-care routine for yourself, for your mental health, for your physical health as well. I do feel that for some of us, there could be a lot of struggle when it comes to finances, mental health. So like feeling like you're alone, feeling like no one understands you, feeling like you don't know how you're going to achieve this next stage of your life or how you're going to get there. But I am being told that you need to watch the way that you talk to people. Some of you might be like lashing out at others or trying to gain an upper hand in a situation. So be very mindful of that. These are all very scorpionic energies, very passive aggressive energies. So try to, I'm also hearing ego. So I am getting the sense that some of you might need to keep your ego in check. Just try not to overinflate yourself. Try to be patient with the process. Try not to overcompensate for something you don't have, or be someone that you know that you're not because you don't have something. Very specific message. But I am also seeing that for some of you, you might need to seek solace from family or spend time with someone who really cares about you. Some of you might really be feeling stuck in your head. So I am really getting the message here to reach out to others if you need assistance, to reach out if you just want like someone to talk to, if you want to go out and just have a conversation or vent or something. Of course, certain things are a little bit better suited for having a counselor or a therapist or seeing some sort of healthcare professional. But I do feel that surrounding yourself with people who care about you is going to be very beneficial for you at this time. And I do feel that as long as you keep your head on straight for this next month, going into Scorpio season, that you will be okay. So once again, no attachment. Try not to rush the process. Try not to control things, which is going to be very hard being that we're in Scorpio season. Scorpio sometimes gets a bad rap for trying to have control or trying to overpower a situation. So be very mindful of your own actions. Be mindful of your words. Once again, be mindful of your intentions, be mindful of your words. I'm going to say that one more time. What is our closing message here for this new moon, solar eclipse in Scorpio? Closing message from the universe, please. Okay, so we have the Fool. Beautiful. We have Strength. And we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so I'm getting the message here that some of you are like, bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged One. Yeah, so some of you are trying to remove yourself from a situation here. A lot of you want to like jump ship. You want to leave the current situation that you're in, whatever that may be, whether it's home situation, relationship, work. But it's almost like you're struggling with your self-confidence. So I'm getting the message here that you need to be brave enough in order to leave what doesn't serve you behind, in order to get a sense of fresh air, in order to walk into what you deserve to be doing, what you deserve to be having in your life. And I do feel that a lot of you have been through the ringer. You have been through a tough time recently, or you're in a situation where you feel that you had to compromise yourself, or you had to hide who you were, you had to pretend to be something you were not, or you had to just dim your light. And I do feel that there is going to be an opportunity here, as long as you are able to let go of control and surrender to whatever's happening, surrender to the process and to the energies of the universe, you will be able to experience a brand new beginning. So for a lot of us, I am picking up that throughout Scorpio season, we might face a lot of tribulations. There might be a sense of waiting throughout the month of Scorpio season. So throughout the end of November, but there will be a lot of changes happening that will bring us into the start of 2023 on a stronger note. So be very patient with yourself. Try not to expect too much, but also keep your eyes open, keep your mind open. And also remember that you know your worth and you know what you deserve, and that you shouldn't be settling or compromising for anything in your life, whatever it may be. So yeah, and the last thing I'm going to do here is pull some cards from my Halloween Oracle deck. I just got this deck, so I'm excited to use it for Halloween. Okay. What final advice do we have here for the collective for this new moon, solar eclipse in Scorpio? Final advice, please. We have the winter, the sacredness of pausing. Yeah, exactly what I said. Some of us might actually go into the winter season still working on some of these things. The lamp, remembrance. I'm going to pull one more. Anything else? Anything else? The Scorpio eclipse. Okay. And then we also have the skull of stars with infinite possibilities. Yeah. I'm just getting the energy that some of us are going to have to play the waiting game well into the winter months. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like things aren't moving as much as you'd like them to, I'm getting the message here that some of you actually need to take the winter off to rest. So to prepare what is to come for you. I do feel that some of you might be experiencing a lot of loss, but coming springtime or come after the winter, you're going to experience a very huge revival in your life. So I am just picking up the sense that a lot of you are going to need to take a step back. Once again, losing that sense of control, sense of having to have power over a situation. I do feel a lot of family time is going to be spent, a lot of solitary time as well. So there could be quite a good balance between spending time alone and spending time with loved ones. I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be realizing why things have to be this way, why you need to take a step back and pause and breathe before something else happens in your life. I do feel that many of you need this break. And I do feel that something, once again, tying back to this card and to the Pluto card that I pulled, I do feel that something is going to be ending or being removed from your life, but it's going to be for your highest good. It's going to be for the better. And then we also have at the bottom of the deck, Werewolf with Exploring Wildness. I do feel that a lot of you with the Pluto card as well will be getting really in tune with yourself, who you are, and some of you might actually find that you are feeling a lot more carefree, or you are finding that you are a lot more, not tolerant, but expressive with who you are, I guess what I'm trying to say. So you're going to be a lot more comfortable with who you are as a person by the end of Scorpio season. And yeah, I'm just getting that there could be something presented to you, but you might have to wait throughout the winter. There's going to be something for some of you through this winter here where you might have to just pause and wait. So it's going to teach you a lot about yourself. It's going to teach you a lot about patience. And it's going to teach you a lot about what you deserve and who you are as a person. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys were able to get something from this reading. And I send you all my love. I hope that you have a great Scorpio season, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.